We're just a sleep away from India's Champions Trophy opener against Bangladesh that's going to take place at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Well, India's other two group games against Pakistan and New Zealand are going to take place in Dubai only. There was slight worry ahead of India's Champions Trophy opening game against Bangladesh here because there was some rain in Dubai yesterday. Our man Nikhil Nas did a live report from ground zero. But what the weather is going to be like on the game day of India versus Bangladesh, well, we have the full weather report for you. Well, now let's just, look at the timings here. First of all, the 1 p.m. that is basically mentioned here, this is the local time, the Dubai time. And this means that the match is basically going to start at 2:30 p.m. IST time. So basically, Dubai are 1.5 hours behind the Indian Standard Time here. So at 1 p.m., first of all, it's going to remain mostly sunny and there's going to be 7% chance of rain in Dubai. Now, what this means is that 7% chance of rain in Dubai, it could very well be in any of the region across the city. It could be near the stadium also, or it could be anywhere in any part of the cities, which means that this is just a negligible chance of rain in Dubai at around 1 p.m. tomorrow local time, when the match is basically going to start. Now 2 p.m. also, it's once again going to remain partly sunny, 7% chance, which means negligible chance of any rain. And at 3 p.m. there are going to be intermittent clouds, but then the good thing is that only 7% chance of precipitation in any part of Dubai. It could be near the stadium, it could be away from the stadium also, but then the good news is that from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. the weather is pretty much going to remain fine and we can have full action here. So remember, for all those viewers, well, 1 p.m. is basically the local time, the Dubai time, which means that the match is going to start at that time, because at that particular moment it's going to be 2:30 p.m. IST. Dubai are 1.5 hours behind the Indian Standard Time. Now we move on. 4 p.m. here. Once again, 7% chance of precipitation, intermittent clouds, which means negligible chance of rain, almost no chance of rain here. 5% the clouds are actually going to gather, so it's going to be mostly cloudy, and at that particular point in time the first innings would pretty much be finished. But still, the good news continues to remain here. 7% chance of precipitation, negligible. Same is the case at 6 p.m. the clouds are going to gather even more, but then not any major threat of rain. And if we move to the last quarter here, from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. it's going to remain cloudy, almost 7% chance of precipitation, which means no major threat at all, no major concern or worry as far as the full game between India and Bangladesh is concerned. But the good thing here is that what the period of 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. tells is that batting first might just be a preferable option for the team that wins the toss, because from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. if it stays cloudy and if this AccuWeather thing is anything to go by, then bowling second might just be a favorable option, because there's going to be nip in the air. And whether it's the Indian pace bowlers or the Bangladesh pace bowlers, who also have the likes of Mustafizur Rahman or Taskin Ahmed, they might just enjoy bowling in the second innings because of the overhead conditions and maybe the swing that's going to be there in the air. Now, the Indian cricket team, they're high on confidence after their recently concluded 3-0 series win against England here. So they would want to carry forward their momentum into the Champions Trophy, starting with the opener against Bangladesh. While on the other hand, Bangladesh, they may not have done well in the ODI World Cup, but then this is their preferred format. This is the format in which they have thrived upon a lot, and they would want to make sure that they replicate their heroics of the 2007 ODI World Cup when they stunned India in the West Indies conditions. So what do you think about the India versus Bangladesh Champions Trophy opener? They are India's Champions Trophy opener, and do you think that Bangladesh can scare India in that particular match? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Sankalp, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.